Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. Today's video is going to be all about a new foundation. It is the Candid Glow. I first saw this on the Small Things blog. I love following her, and usually things that she suggests, I love. However, I have to tell you, this is not a love of mine. And I'll go through that as I put it on and show you. This one is 110 porcelain. It's honestly also a little too light for my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on so you can see what it looks like on me. Now I know that everybody's different, so this might look gorgeous on you, but on my skin type, it's just not my favorite. So let's go ahead and get started. So I found that I already have my vitamin C serum on. If I just put it right on top of my vitamin C serum, it looks makeup-y, it settles right into my fine lines. I also noticed that it looks very satin matte. I don't see a glow with this on me at all. So I found the best way, because I've worn it several days now, is to put this Neutrogena Hydro Boost on and then not wait. Put the Candid Glow on right away, and that seems to work the best for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which is why I waited to put this on until I showed the video to you. So I'm just gonna quickly rub on the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Now, the reason why I think this works is because it gives my skin a little bit of hydration with the hyaluronic acid that's in it, and it just helps to plump up your skin. So I think that's why the glow sits the best with this on, at least for my skin type. I have normal to kind of dry skin. Okay, so like I said, I have 110 porcelain. It is very thick. Okay, it does not move when you're putting it on. I also found the best way. I've tried putting it on with a sponge. I've tried putting it on with a foundation brush. And to be honest with you, I hated both. I don't generally like putting foundation on with my fingers, but it actually is the best. It feels like a really thick sunscreen, like a tinted sunscreen that you're putting on. It is thick, and it is not very easy. In my opinion, it is not very easy to blend into your skin. It also gives a very light coverage. I was kind of hoping that this would be a good dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream, because I really like the It Cosmetics CC cream, but the color range just does not go well with my skin type. It's too yellowy, and then the other one is too gray based. So this tone is actually really well. It's just in the summer months a little, one shade too light for me. But it really feels like I'm putting a sunscreen on. I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like a thick sunscreen. So it does, as you can see, you really got to kind of work it in. This would be great, honestly, if you're throwing on something to go down to the pool and you just want to like even out your skin tone. As you can see, you can still see my skin underneath. It's a very thin layer, but it definitely evened out my skin tone. It looks a little more dewy on video. In person, as soon as this, like in a couple minutes from now, this looks satin matte on me, no matter how I've tried it. I've even tried to use my Angel Veil primer from NYX because I love this primer, and to be honest with you, I thought it looked worse with it. Like I said, the best combination I found is to put the Neutrogena Hydro Boost and then this directly over top without waiting for it to dry or set down on my skin. Okay, so then the next thing I will do, it is kind of tacky. I will set my under eye with a little bit of the brightening powder. Sorry. And I will link everything down below if you're curious as to what I'm using. This is just my Real Techniques brush, but I just want to make sure that my mascara does not stick to it. All right, this is just a quick everyday makeup look that I have been wearing. I'm going to put my Maybelline Fit Me blush in the color pink. Also use my Real Technique brush. And I just find the apples of my cheeks and just press. I don't drag, because if I drag, I'm afraid that the product will drag with it, because it is a little bit more tacky. So I just kind of stipple it on the apples of my cheeks. Just like that. Okay, and then I've really been loving using my Becca highlighter. This is in Moonstone. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. I did a video on it if you have not seen it. It's a great highlighter for fair skin tones because it looks very natural, but it definitely gives you that, isn't that so pretty, pop of color. And just a little hint, if you are just doing a quick and easy look to kind of bring the highlighter up onto your cheeks to kind of make it all look together, just use an eyeshadow brush, go right into the highlighter, and just swipe it right across your lid to kind of bring your whole look together for a quick, easy out the door look, and it brightens up your face. And some people even bring it down along your nose to kind of add a little dimension and a little shine. Okay, so I'm kind of curious if you have tried, this is just my NYX brow pencil. What shade is this? This is an ash brown. If you have tried the Candid Glow, what are your thoughts on it? I mean, does it work for you? I mean, I know that on the Small Things blog, she was talking about how she's absolutely loving it, but I personally have other products that I love more. I mean, I think that this is a quick, easy thing to put on, like I said, but it reminds me of like a tinted sunscreen. However, it does not have any sunscreen in it. So you would still have to wear sunscreen as well. But it does give, you know, a nice even wash, but it's just, I don't know, it either doesn't play well with my other products or it makes my eyes, it makes my lines, it just settles right into these lines, or it looks very makeup-y. But in a couple of minutes from now, it's gonna just set down and it looks very satin matte on me. It doesn't look, to me, when it says that it's a Candid Glow, I was expecting it to be more luminous, not necessarily like super, but I was expecting a little bit more of a natural glow with it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. This is something I do all the time, no matter what mascara I'm using. Sadly, my Bare Minerals Lashtopia has completely dried up. It lasted a while, and I have to say, I really fell in love with it after a while. Going back to my Voluminous Original Mascara, after using, this has always been my favorite, but after using my Bare Minerals one, I don't know, I am kind of missing it. So I'm actually surprised that when I took out this brand new tube of my favorite mascara, that I'd be missing the Bare Minerals one. I felt like the Bare Minerals one, after you used it for a bit, it didn't just give the volume, but it also, it kind of filled in and made your lashes look a lot fuller. And I don't get that really with this one. So I'm kind of missing my Lashtopia one. It's funny how when you use different products, how your opinions about your favorites can change. Now, I'm not using the primer. I don't have that. I used to love using the primer, the L'Oreal primer with this, and maybe that's why. I don't know. But I am missing my Bare Minerals one. Okay. And then last thing I'm going to do, as you can see, this lip gloss is well loved. My hand's all dirty, sorry. Is the Milani. It is in the shade Prismatic Peach. It is so pretty. I'm just gonna top off my look with it. My hands are all kind of sticky from the Candid Glow. It just adds a nice pop of color. So this is kind of my everyday go-to look right now. Like I said, I've been wearing, where is it? The Candid Glow now for a week, because I kind of wanted to test it and try it out and kind of tell you my feedback. So like I said, it is like a thick sunscreen that you're putting on that's kind of tinted. If you have my skin tone, I would tell you probably to go up a shade, because this one is a shade too light. I also noticed that just putting it right over my vitamin C serum, it doesn't look so good. It just settles right into my fine lines. It looks makeup-y. I wrote in my notes. And then I tried using the Angel Mineral Veil, and I tried just putting it where I have the most lines for it to settle into, and that didn't work. I tried putting it all over my face, and it just looked honestly worse. It looked more makeup-y. So I really found that the best combination for me is using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost and not letting it dry and putting this right on with it. It also made it kind of easier to blend because of this being so thick. So I'm curious, I'd love to know your feedback down below if you have tried this and love it, if there's a different way that you apply it that you find to be better, because I've tried a sponge, I've tried a makeup brush, and my fingers. And usually I don't like applying things with my fingers, but to me that's the best results that I've gotten so far. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel before leaving, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.